is what that button is going to be showing to you now. So you'll now tap on that account. That's a button asking you to add account details. And what is it going to do? It wants to now open up the list of banks in Nigeria. It's now going to show you a list of banks in Nigeria that you can now select anyone you actually bank with. Either UBA, First Bank, New Nigeria Bank, Zenith Bank, anyone that you know you bank with, you now choose one. And then enter your account number. And then the name of the person that actually owns the account. When we say the name of the person that owns the account, here in Betaprofitss, we understand that a lot of people have actually traveled out of our countries. And we know that obviously before you left, that you had a bank account that you actually submitted for your visa application. We know that. But because of the introduction of the BVN by the government, a lot of people, they've not gone home since then to now register for the BVN. So thereby making their account non-active. The account has been dormant. So for that reason, Betaprofitss will now allow you to share a bank account with somebody you trust, a member of your family, that you know will not play you tricks when they start seeing some good money going into that account. So we allow you to share bank accounts. Are you okay with that? So once you've now entered the name of the person that owns the account, you now scroll to the bottom and submit that details, because that is where you are going to be receiving all your money in Betaprofitss. All the profits you are going to be making, that is where you receive them. So now you've done that. You now tap again on that same level up button. Something is going to be happening right now. You are going to be tapping on that level up button for the second time on your dashboard, and 4 vital informations are going to be shown to you, which are the name, the email address, the telephone number, and account number of the person you want to pay. That's your very own 10,000 naira to. The person you want to pay that 10,000 naira to, they will all, you will see them all on your dashboard. This could be somebody you know or somebody you don't even know. But please, 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 always follow the instructions on your dashboard on who to send that 10,000 naira to. If there's any problem on, maybe you think maybe you should have sent it to somebody else or whatever, look, speak to your upline and then they will follow it up for you. But as we said before, always follow the instructions on your dashboard to pay that 10,000 naira. We don't accept cash payment here. You need to actually pay that money either online or you go to the local branch and pay your money. And make sure you get a stamped and dated teller from the cashier. Because what's going to happen that you are going to be uploading that payment. After you've made that payment, you're going to be uploading your receipts into what? Your own back office. You upload your receipts into your back office as what? A proof that yes, you have actually made that payment. And support, we always check that. Support, we always check that yes, this person has uploaded the correct receipt. So that gentleman at the top there cannot say, oh, well, they have not received your money. And they want to actually make some argument about it. Support can always check that that receipt is there because you've uploaded it. You have a proof of payment right now. So at this stage now, what do? Remember, you got the telephone number. What are you going to do now? You want to call that gentleman. You want to call him to let him know that, yes, you've made that payment of 10,000 to his account. And almost simultaneously, that man gets an alert from the bank. And then Betaprofitss also sends him an email telling him somebody has actually made a deposit of 10,000 naira into his bank account. Somebody has made a deposit of 10,000 naira into his bank account. For him now to go onto his own dashboard to do what? Accept that 10,000 naira by approving that payment. Approving that payment for you. Gentlemen and ladies, what's going to happen at this stage? Your very self here. Remember, you are always the one in the yellow jacket every time you see this program. You are the one at the yellow jacket there. What happens to you? Now, you now got the opportunity. Because that man has approved your payment, the 10,000 is now showing on your dashboard. You can now go and do what? Start inviting your own 2 or even more people. You can go and invite 2 or more people to come and join you, to come and see, to come and enjoy that opportunity you have actually just found. You can now go and tell your church members. You can now tell your fraternity members. You check your mosque members, your friends, your colleagues, your teammates, people you are doing other opportunities with. Tell them, gentlemen and ladies, I found something. I found something that is actually paying me cash. We don't buy crypto there. We don't buy any package. We don't buy any products, goods, or services. We don't buy any lotions, potions, or pills. All we do there is receive cash payments all the time. And these people you're going to invite, what are they going to do? They register and they go onto their own dashboard as well. They go onto their own dashboard. That level up button, like I told you before, they now tap on it. Once they tap on it, what's it going to do? It's going to give them instructions, give them the email, the telephone number, the account number of the person they need to pay, which, I mean, if they are your very first to 99.9%, they will tell them to pay that 10,000 naira into your bank account. And the same thing with this other man. He is now going to pay his own 10,000 into your bank account as well. That's how you're actually going to make your first and very 20,000 naira cash. How much did you start with? You started with 10,000 naira. Now you've got 20,000 directly into your bank account, giving you what? 100% profit, just like as we said before. 100% profit is given to members with no fees, no additional charges. You started with 10,000, now you've got 20,000 cash payments. But gentlemen, that 20,000 you just received here, that 20,000, we advise you don't spend it straight away. We advise you not to spend it because that 20,000 is now a stepping stone into your wealth in better profit. It's now a stepping stone. It's now that 20,000 will now leverage your profits, leverage everything you're going to be doing here in better profits. Are we hearing that? Because now what's going to happen? You are going to be tapping on your level up button now to pay that 20,000 to what? To somebody at level number 2, a higher earning level, somebody at level number 2 above that you may know or you may not even know, to upgrade yourself into what? Level number 2. Are you understanding that? You now upgrade yourself into what? Level number 2. That level number 2, like what I said to you, is another higher earning level. And what's going to happen there now? That's your level number 2. That is your level number 2 there. By tapping on that level up button, you found the account number, you found the email address, you found the telephone number of who? That level number 2 gentleman. And what did you do? That 20,000, the 10,000 you received from your 2 people you invited before, that is it there. And what are you doing now? You're going to pay that money into that gentleman's account, who is your level number 2 upline. How? By telling him that, hello, sir, I want to make a payment into your bank account. Please approve my payment. And then you make the transfer into the bank account straight away. And almost simultaneously, what happens? He gets alert from the bank and another alert again from Better Profit that somebody has just made a payment of what? 20,000 into their bank account. And what is he going to do? He wants to rush into his own dashboard, just like as you told him, just as you instructed him, and he's mandated to do as well. He's now going to do what? Approve that payment. He's going to approve that payment straight away. Your very self here in the yellow jacket that actually sent him that money, what's going to happen to you? 4 people are now going to be sending you the same amount of 20,000, giving you 80,000 you just seen there. 4 of them. You see that? 4 people, they now send you the same 20,000, now giving you 80,000 naira cash. I know 1 or 2 people, they're now thinking, how is it possible? How and how? I mean, why will I just pay 20,000 and then 4 people now send me 20,000 naira each? Now, let me explain that to you. Let me explain that to you. Remember this gentleman here that you invited at level number 1? He has actually paid you 10,000 naira. And this other person paid you 10,000 naira. So which means their accounts are what? Active. The 10,000 they paid to you, that was the 20,000 there that you used to upgrade yourself into level number 2. Remember that. So what has now happened? These 2 people now, they've also gone out. They've gone out to do what? Invite their own 2. They've gone out to invite their own 2 each. You see that? They've all gone out to invite their own two each. Two people that want to actually run with them. Two people that are seeking financial progress. They want to, break through this year. That has been their prayer. They've been looking for this opportunity, something that pays them cash, not going out to give them products to go and sell and earn 10% commission. No. They want something that they want to actually start receiving 100% payments, 100% payment, cash all the time. Go and look for those two people. Not people that believe that, they have to sell something before they get a commission. That is a mentality they've actually imbibed in a lot of networkers in Nigeria. Giving them that false belief to now trade for somebody, grow somebody else's income, and they get peanuts. But here, you are granted 100% payments with no fees, no hidden charges. So these people you've invited now, what are they going to do? They want to register. They want to register. They want to all pay their 10,000 naira each. Are you seeing that? They all want to pay their 10,000 naira each. Obviously, they've now done what? Tapped on their level up button on their dashboard. They've tapped on it again, and then they've now got instructions of the account number, the telephone number, the name of the person they want to pay. Which in 100%, let's not say 100% because nothing is 100%, 99.9%, they will get instructions to pay that very gentleman that invited them. And this second one does the same thing, pay that gentleman that invited him. This next one also is going to do the same thing and do that's, everybody, you now send your own money to whomsoever has actually invited you or as instructed by your back office. Pay that person. Pay that person. And then what happens next? This gentleman here now, he's obviously received what? 20,000 in his bank account because you paid him 10,000. The other guy paid him 10,000. So he's now got 20,000 in his bank account. And what's he going to do? He wants to upgrade himself, just like what you did to what? Level number 2. He wants to upgrade himself into what? Level number 2. The other lady there, obviously, she's going to do the same thing as well because they paid her 10,000 naira each. So she's got 20,000. And then she wants to upgrade herself into level number 2. Are we seeing what's going on here? Are we seeing that everybody, we are all leveraging the effort of each other? We are leveraging the effort of each other. And then these gentlemen at the bottom here, you actually referred, what are they going to do? They want to go and invite their own 2 as well. This one has to go and invite their own 2. This one inviting their own 2. And the other man, they've all gone out to invite their own 2 or more. They've all gone out to invite their own 2 or more. Wanting to pay that same 10,000 naira again because they've registered, they now click on the level up button on their dashboard and they get instructions now to pay that money. To pay that money into what? The account of the person they want to actually get on their dashboard. They've got the phone number as well, and then they now make the payments into those accounts. The other set of people, they do the same thing as well. They pay their 10,000 naira each. The next one pay 10,000 naira each. And this last one, they all pay their 10,000 naira. Now giving these guys what? A total of 20,000. Oh, sorry, that should have been 20,000 there. And then this next man to upgrade himself into level number 2. That should actually be 20,000, not 80,000. That's going to be corrected as soon as possible. That should actually give you 20,000 at that level there. And this next man also, they are all doing the same thing. That will give you 20,000 there. That you're going to upgrade yourself with into what? Level number 2. The next man, the same thing, 20,000 to upgrade themselves into level number 2. And then that last man, 20,000 to upgrade themselves into level number 2. So you are now seeing how you actually are now going to make your money. How you're going to make your money. Because now, everybody at that level now, they've all got 20,000 naira each. And what are they going to do? They all want to send that money. They will get instructions to send all that 20,000 from these people into what? Their level number 2 upline, which is your very self there. Which is what? Your very self there. Are we seeing what's happened here now? That is how you got your 80,000. 20,000 naira each. That is how you now got your 80,000. Gentlemen and ladies, what's the next thing you do? At this level, there's something I now teach a lot of my team members. I now teach them how to put themselves in a proactive position, how to put themselves in a proactive state to increase and improve on their earning capacity here in Betaprofitss. And what is that? Remember, you got 10,000 from this gentleman here, and then this lady and this gentleman. That's how you upgraded yourself into what? Level number 2. Now, you've received, these people here have received 20,000. The people here have received 20,000. This one 20,000 as well, and this one 20,000. So what do? There's something I now let everybody understand, what we call a Betaprofitss formula, which is your first 2 payments at every level, from level number 1 all the way to level number 7. Your first 2 payments are always equal in value to upgrade yourself to the next level. That is our Betaprofitss formula. Your first 2 payments at every level is always equal in value to upgrade yourself to the next level. From level number 1 all the way to level number 7, your first 2 payments. That means this 20,000 that this person received here and this 20,000 received here, what they're going to do with it now, they want to upgrade themselves into what? The next level, which is level number 3. Another higher earning level. Another level where they're going to be receiving higher profits. And then this payment here of 20,000 and this next one of 20,000, they are all yours now to go and enjoy. So which means you've actually got how much? 40,000 naira cash to go and enjoy only at level number 2. How much did you start with? You only started with what? 10,000 naira. 10,000 naira. That's what you started with. Now you've got 40,000 for yourself to go and enjoy. You've upgraded yourself into what? Level number 3 already. And here we go. That's your level number. That's your level number 3. That's coming up next. That's the level number 3 there. But before you go into that level number 3, there's something I want you to always take note of. Remember we said that you should always upgrade once you receive your money, once you receive your first 2 payments. Once you receive your first 2 payments, you should always upgrade. Now, remember I showed you this as your dashboard before. Immediately you receive your first and second payments. You see this timer here. You see this timer here. It now shows up on your dashboard. Now giving you what? 24 hours. 24 hours to upgrade that account. Giving you what? 24 hours to upgrade that account. And that timer there is always counting. It's always counting for you. You see the time there is changing. The timer is changing. It's counting down 24 hours. That if you do not send your payments, if you do not upgrade, once you've received your second payment, what happens? That timer expires. It does what? It expires, meaning your account is now suspended because you are in breach of the terms and conditions of operations here in Betaprofitss. I mean, a lot of people are actually joining Betaprofitss because of this opportunity, because of this timing facility we have here. Unlike other programs out there, similar to what we're doing, I mean, you will be there waiting for somebody to pay you for a whole week, for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks, for a whole month, sometimes 2 months. Support will be calling them. Admin will be calling them. Their friends will be calling them. Their upline will be calling them to go and make the payment because what? They have grounded the line. Nobody is able to do anything because that person has not upgraded. That person has not done the needful. But I'm sorry, here in Betaprofitss, none of all that nonsense happens. You are given what? 24 hours. 24 hours to do the needful, to do your upgrade. And if you don't do it, ladies and gentlemen, if you do not upgrade once you receive your second payment at every level, I'm sorry, your account is suspended and people will just go past you. People will just go past you. They now start paying somebody else. And at that moment where you don't actually make that upgrade, any amount of money you lose or that you were supposed to have received into your account, I'm sorry, gentlemen, will be paid to somebody else and you will lose that money. The same thing applies to when you are accepting payment as well. The same thing applies to when you are accepting payments. When you are accepting payments, once somebody sends you a pending payment request, you will always find it here on your dashboard as well. You see here, you will always find it there, showing you 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 pending payments hanging around for you to come and approve. How do you approve the payments? By tapping on this more information button. You tap on that button there, on that more information button. Once you tap on it, it now takes you to another interface where if you scroll to the very far right, you will see where it's now asking you to view details. Under where it says action, you tap on view details there, and then you scroll down the screen, you now have the ability to either accept or reject a payment. Are we okay with that? Because I had to do this now so that we don't have issues with our accounts, so that we just have a free and fair run, onto our profits. Because Betaprofitss is not like any other one out there that you can just hang around and ground the system down. No, none of all that can happen here. That is why a lot of people are actually jumping into Betaprofitss right now. They are leaving other programs to come and join Betaprofitss. Are we okay with that so far? Okay, so now you're seeing that, yes, your timer has expired and now you are ready to go. Once your timer expires, like you see in here, please, 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 always go back to support on your dashboard there and go and make your reports. Go and report that, yes, my account has expired due to my inexperience, or, you know what excuse you're going to give them. And they should please reinstate your account and put your username. If you have paid somebody, and this person has delayed over the 6 hours time mark, for them to actually approve your payment. If they have delayed over that 6 hours time mark, the same thing as well, always go to support. Always go to support and make a new ticket to report yourself that, yes, you have exceeded the 6 hours time mark to actually accept a payment. They should please reinstate your account. These are very, very vital steps for you to understand in this opportunity. So I'm going to leave that for now and we'll go further into the presentation. Like we said before, you are now at level number 3. Yeah, that's level number 3 there. You've tapped on this level up button. You've tapped on it. And this is the 220,000 you paid into level number 3 before. And then when you tapped on this level up button, what happened? You got information. You got the account number, the telephone number of this gentleman. You call him. Hello, sir. I want to make a payment of 40,000 into your bank account. Can you please approve my payments? Can you please approve my payments? And then you send the money into the bank account. Details, obviously you got those details from your back office. And then you've called them already, you send the money, and they got alert from the bank. And then Betaprofitss also send them a message that somebody has just made a deposit of 40,000 into their bank account. This man, what's he done now? He's gone into his own back office. To do what? Approve that payment. Has gone there to approve that payment. Just as you requested. And they are mandated to do that as well. Your very self here in the yellow jackets, you that send them that money, what's going to happen to you? Your matrix now opens up for what? A total of 6 people. A total of 6 people to now send you, in return that same 40,000 naira you just paid to somebody. You remember you paid this gentleman 40,000 from your 80,000 you received. And now 6 people are now returning that 40,000 into your bank account, giving you what? A total of 240,000. Cash payments. Are we seeing that? Cash payments into your bank account. Remember what we said was our Betaprofitss formula. Your first 2 payments from level number 1 all the way to level number 7. What do? You upgrade yourself. So which means this payment here of 40,000 and this payment of 40,000, what are you going to do? You add them together. Immediately you receive the second one and upgrade yourself into Level number 4. Another higher earning level. Remember, this was your level number 1. This is your level number 2. And now you're at level number 3. You've now paid yourself again into what? Level number 4. And then at this level, level number 3, what happens? The team, the company, the management are now beginning to realize that this gentleman or this lady, they're actually serious with what they want to do. They want this financial freedom that we are all seeking for. They want to eradicate poverty from their families. What now happens? This next payment here of what? 40,000. What happens? It's now sent to anybody at level number 5, 6, 7, or even at level number 8 that is still having a pending payment waiting for them, that is still being owed some money in the system. That money is now sent to them. The 40,000 is now sent to them. And then this next one here is now paid directly into your own bank account. The following payments here is also sent to anybody at level 5, 6, 7, or 8. To do what? To send them that payment that they're still owed. But remember something, that money is your money. That money is your money. Those 240,000 that was sent up, they are your money. So by the time you now get to level 5, 6, 7, or 8, that money is returned back into your bank account. It's paid back into your bank account. Those people at level 5, 6, 7, or 8, these are people you don't even know. You might get confused that, oh, why am I paying somebody that you don't even know? Listen, that is how the system works. It's been programmed to do that. Because you are going to get it back once you hit those levels as well. And then these other 3 payments here, these other 3 payments of what? 40,000 naira each. What's going to happen? They're now paid into your bank account as well. So giving you what? 4 payments there of what? 40,000. 40,000 times 4, that's giving you what? 160,000 naira cash. 160,000 naira cash. Plus what? The 40,000 you made at the previous level before, level number 2. How much is that altogether? That's 200,000 naira you've actually just made. In an opportunity, you started with how much? 10,000 naira. 10,000 naira and invited 2 or more people. You have now made 200,000 naira. Cash payments into that bank account of yours. I didn't say into your back office. I said into your bank account, cash payments. We all know the grade of people that actually earn 200,000 naira in a month in our country. We all know the grade of people. These are senior government officers, professionals that actually earn 200,000 in 30 days. But here in Betaprofitss, you can actually achieve that in 1, 2, or even 3 days. 1, 2, or 3 days, you can actually make that money. That is why we tell you, look, you can invite traders, you can invite students, you can invite professors, you can invite doctors, you can invite engineers, invite lawyers. Regardless of their position or ranks in the society. By the time they hear and understand what is going on here, gentlemen and ladies, they are all in for it. Because the potential profit of which they are going to be making here is nothing compared to their salaries. It's nothing compared to their wages. Now you've upgraded yourself into level number 4. What's going to happen now? That's your level number 4 there. That's your level number 4. Gentlemen, upline that you actually paid that money to. Your 240,000s, here we go. Because you tapped on the level up button in your dashboard, you got the information of this gentleman, you got his email address, his telephone number, and the account number. You've sent that money into their bank account. You sent it into their bank account direct. Cash payments. Obviously, you call them because you got their telephone number to please go and approve your payments. And then they got alert from the bank, another alert again from Betaprofitss. And this gentleman has done what? Gone into his own bank account. Into his own back office to do what? Approve your payments. He has gone to check his received pending payments. Found the receipt there and he has done what? Clicked on it. Scroll to the far right. Under the action button, he now sees view details. He taps on view details. And then scroll to the bottom to go and accept this 80,000 naira that you've just paid into his bank account. Gentlemen and ladies, your very self here that made that payment of 80,000 to him, what happens to you? The system now instructs 12 people to now pay you that same amount of 80,000. That same amount of 80,000 you just paid to somebody. Now you are in control of what? 960,000 naira cash. 960,000 naira cash. What did we say before was our formula? That's from level number 1 all the way to level number 7. Your first 2 payments you receive at those levels, what do? That's this payment here of 80,000 and this one of 80,000. You add them together to do what? Upgrade yourself now into what? Level number 5. Another proactive level, another level of higher income, another level of higher profits. You've now paid your way into that level. And gentlemen, you are now understanding how your profits are improving from 10 to 20,000 to 80,000 to 240,000. And now you are looking at 960,000. All by the power of that 10,000 naira you started with. Wow. You're at level number 5. And here we go. That's level number 5 there. You tapped on the level up button here. You got information. That's the account number, the email address, and the telephone number of this gentleman. And that's why you paid this 160,000 into his bank account. Directly into his bank account. You've called him already to please approve your payment. And then Betaprofitss has sent him an alert. He got another one from the bank. And what's he done? He's gone into his own dashboard and approved that payment. Your very self that sent him that money. You that sent him that money, what's happening to you? Your matrix opens up for what? 24 people. To send you that same amount of money you just paid out. That same 160,000 you just paid out. 24 people are now returning it back to you. Paying it back to you. I mean, all these people are all here in the program. They've all hit that same profit level as well. But the system, I'm sorry, can only select 24 of them. 24 of them to return that money to you. And now, they pay it into your account and you are in total profit of what? 3,840,000 naira cash. 3,840,000 naira cash. Our better profit formula. Your first 2 payments from level number 1 all the way to level number 7. What do? Upgrade yourself. That's this payment here and the second payment. Once you receive the second payment, gentlemen, upgrade yourself into what? Level number 6. Another higher earning level again. That's the level number 6 there. That's the level number 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You tapped on this level up button. You got the information of this gentleman here or lady. And that was your 2 payments of 160,000 that you made to them directly into their bank account. You've called them to please approve your payments. They got an alert from Betaprofitss and another alert again directly from the bank that somebody has just lodged 320,000 naira into their bank account. Your very self here, you've paid them 320,000 naira. You that paid that money, look at that. The system now mandates 48 people. 48 people to return, to send back to you that same amount of 320,000 naira. You are now in total control of 15,360,000. 15,360,000 cash payments made into your bank account. Not in any crypto, not in any package, not in any products, goods, or services, lotions, potions, or pills. No. Not to any head office account. Cash was paid into your bank account. You are now in control of 15,360,000 naira cash. Are we seeing what's going on there? 15,360,000. That is what you've just received. And like we said before, your first 2 payments, that's this payment here and this second payment here. Immediately you receive the second payment, what do? You pay yourself. You upgrade yourself into what? Level number 7. Into what? Level number 7. Don't waste time. Don't waste time. Once you receive that second payment, always upgrade yourself into the next level. And that's your level number 7 right there. That's level number 7. You tapped on the level up button again. And then you found information for this level number 7 gentleman. And what have you done? You've now paid that money. You've paid that money. Of what? The 2 payments of 320. That's now 640,000 naira. You paid from your profits. You paid from your profits. You now sent it to this gentleman here. And you've called them to please approve your payments. They got alert from the bank, and Betaprofitss sent them an email. And what's happened? They've gone into their own dashboard to do what? Accept and approve their payment. And now, what happens to you? You're very self there in the yellow jacket. What happens to you? The system now mandates 96 individuals, 96 people, 96 people that don't even know you, but they've all got your account number because they tapped on their level up button as well, that have hit that same profit level, all in the business here, all at the bottom here, all striving to actually get to that top position, just like as you are in now. The system will now instruct them, 96 of them, to send you that same amount of what? 640,000 into your bank account. Into that bank account of yours. Now you are in total control of what? 61,440,000 naira. 61,440,000 naira cash made into your bank account. Into that bank account of yours, you're actually holding the ATM card. You've got the PIN number. Wow. All because you started this opportunity with what? 10,000 naira. And invited 2 or more people that have gone also to invite their own 2 or more. That have, exponentially, everybody's inviting their 2 or more, 2 or more. The team is growing exponentially. The matrix is growing faster. People are upgrading. And gentlemen, the cash is flowing. The cash is flowing. Remember what we said. Your first 2 payments at level number 1 and level number 2, what do? You add them together again. Upgrade yourself into the last and final level, which is now level number 8. Which is now level number 8. You found the level number 8 gentleman's telephone number, email address, account number, because you tapped on that level up button on your dashboard. And here we go. That's the level number 8 there. That's the level number 8, gentlemen. You've paid that money into the account. Total of what? 1,280,000. Those 2 payments of 640,000 you paid. Here we go. You've transferred it into the bank accounts of this gentleman or lady. You call them. Hello, sir. I've made a payment of 1,280,000 into your bank account. Please go and approve my payments. Almost simultaneously, they got an alert straight away. And Betaprofitss send them another alert as well, that somebody has just made a payment into their account. They should please go and approve that payment. Gentlemen, this man is in a rush now to go and approve that payment of 1,280,000. Your very self here, you that sent him that payment, what's now happening to you? The system now mandates, instructs 192 people. 192 people that have hit that same profit level, that have got to that level financially in Betaprofitss, not from their business, outside, from their better profit opportunity. The profits they've made here, 192 of them are now instructed, are now assigned to now send you a total of what? 245,760,000 naira. You do that calculation. 192 times 1,280,000. That is what you actually get. Cash payments. Cash payments. Let me write it there. Cash into your bank account. Into that bank account of yours. Here, we don't sell any products, goods, or services, lotions, potions, or pills. Not to any head office account, not to any agent's account, not in any crypto, but cash paid into your bank account. cash paid into your bank account. There are no other levels for you to upgrade to right now because you have hit the top of the payment plan. Level number 8. I mean, some people, they are so excited. They are so excited. I mean, what do? They want to run away. They want to what? Run away. But listen, gentlemen, I will not forget that I can always come back and do what? Start all over again with what? My 10,000 naira. Grow my business for the second time. Grow it for the second time, and even for the third time, even for the, I mean, as many times as possible. As many times as possible. Depending on your financial needs, depending on your dreams, depending on your goals. Depending on your goals. So, gentlemen, Betaprofitss is the opportunity for 2021, 2022, 2023, I mean, and onwards. Because what the company has actually now started doing, just like I said before at the beginning, what they've now they're about to start doing, that the leaders are actually pushing for, is the introduction of what? Bitcoin, BTC, into our very own program here. Into what? Our very own program here. I mean, if you now imagine, if you now think of the power at which you are making what? Naira. You're making naira. How you pay one person and then a crowd of people pay you in naira as well. That is what is going to be happening in our very own program of Bitcoin. Still in that same account of yours, you're going to have a side where you do your Bitcoin transaction, and then you've got the same side to do your naira transaction as well. Your naira transaction will always be there, but they're going to be introducing Bitcoin as well. So by the time you make your own payments in Bitcoin to somebody, the system will now assign a group of people to pay you as well, to pay you in Bitcoin also. We all know the price of Bitcoin right now. We are all seeing what's happening, that Bitcoin is now being adopted by the world. That is the next way we are going to be receiving money. That is the next way that cash is actually going to be made to everybody, but now in crypto. Now in crypto, because it's a decentralized system. Your bank cannot be tracking you. Your government cannot be tracking you. EFCC, forget about all that. Because everything about digital currency is all decentralized. It's all decentralized. No one person can now say, yes, they are in charge of your finance. So, gentlemen, we are now actually enlisting people. If you know you are interested in this side of the business, if you know you're interested in this side of the business, just like a few people have all done, they send their names. What you do now is reach out to me. Reach out to me on this telephone number there. The Zoom room number, that's my telephone number. You can always call me. That's on 0. Just add 0 to the front there. Or here, just add 0 there. Add 0 there. 07876 502 509. If you are calling from within the UK, or if you're calling from abroad, or just add plus 44 78 76 502 509. You can always reach me on any of the media ways of communication. Telephone, messaging, text, Telegram, WhatsApp, boating, name it. You can always reach me there. Let me know so that we enlist you. Just imagine yourself. Imagine yourself now being, one of the first line runners. And now being open to the rest of the world, not just Nigerians alone now, not just Nigerian Naira accounts anymore, to the rest of the world. Imagine yourself now as a front row member. Wow. Wow. That's all I'm going to say there. Now, gentlemen, you have received what? Your total of 245,760,000 at level number 8. You are still in cloud 9. For the whole week, for 2 weeks. Because you started this opportunity with what? 10,000 naira. 10,000 naira. And invited your 2 or more people. They now got 245 million. But by the time you come down after a week or 2 to now go and calculate in full what you actually made in this program, you now find that you actually made what? A total of 325 million naira. That is what you actually made cash into your bank accounts. Now you tell me, how many professors, how many doctors, how many engineers, how many lawyers, I mean, name it, that actually earn this kind of money in a year? In 1 year, how many of them, if any at all? But here in Betaprofitss, we are telling you that people have done it before in 60 days. But we say, give yourself time to succeed. Give yourself 90 days. Give yourself 120 days, 150 days, 180 days, 210 days. Give yourself time to succeed, because that target of 325 million is something substantial. It's something substantial that you can actually live even for your generations. All by the power of 10,000 naira and inviting 2 or more people. A lot of programs out there, they will also tell you, oh, come and join us for what? Some will tell you to come and join for about $500. $500. So we'll ask you to come and start with what? $1,000. So we'll tell you to come and start with $5,000, $10,000. Even some got a check to ask you to $20,000. $20,000. Some will ask you to come and join them. Because why? They say they want to trade for you. They want to mine for you. They want to put in some chain. They want to do some Tron chain for you. They want to do this. I mean, they come up with everything and everything. They want to even sell you some packages. Do you know how much exactly you are earning in all those packages? Do you know how you get paid in all those packages? In all those programs? Do you know? In that trading they're doing for you, do you know how you get paid? I'm going to expose something to you right now. I want to expose something to you right now. You're actually getting paid a tenth of 1/10. That is what you are getting paid. No more, no less. Plus, maybe they now attach some other commissions from the units they now advise you to go and generate on your left and right hand side. Which, of course, if you don't balance, by the end of the month, everything flushes. Everything goes to management. They now go and enjoy that. But then they're giving you a tenth of 1/10. A tenth of 1/10 of $500. How much is that? A tenth of $500, that's $50. And then a tenth of $50 is what? $5. This one you paid $1,000 for. A tenth of $1,000 is what? $100. And then a tenth of $100 is what? $10. This one, you paid $5,000. What they've given you, a tenth of that is what? $500. And another tenth of $500 is what? $50. This one, the same thing. $10,000 is what? $1,000 there. And then a tenth of $1,000 is $100. 20K, that's $2,000. That's $2,000 there. And then a tenth of $2,000, they're now giving you $200. That is all you get paid. Plus your commissions, maybe on your units, if you're able to balance them. And then they now come up with some gibberish as well, telling you, oh, by the time you buy this package of $500, you are a supervisor. By the time you buy the next one for $1,000, you are what? A manager. They tell you you're a manager. And then you buy the one for $5,000, you are now a regional manager. By the time you buy the one for $10,000, you are now a global manager. And by the time they tell you to buy the one for $20,000, they will tell you you are a heavenly manager. They tell you you're a heavenly manager or even a heavenly director. You are excited because of some positions they've just brainwashed you with. That tomorrow, if you are not careful, I mean, it's not under your care. I mean, if this company, they last maybe for the first 1, 2, 3, or 4 years, or even for, anyway, I've not seen anyone that has lasted for 5 years. I've not seen anyone that have lasted for 5 years. They now switch off their DNS. They switch off that DNS on their back office. You now say, okay, let me go and log into my back office to check my profit at the end of the week. You now log in. All you're seeing is refer to server management, server manager. You log out again. You say, well, maybe there's no internet on your phone. You now call MTN, you call Airtel, you call 9mobile to give you more internet. You buy more data, thinking maybe your internet run out. You log in again. All you are seeing is what? Refer to server manager, Cloudflare. Or you see some pigeon or some cats jumping there. Wow, they are gone. The site is closed down. That site is closed down. All the positions they gave you, heavenly manager, heavenly director, regional manager, it's all gone to waste. It's all gone what? To waste. And if you're even lucky, maybe they even tell you they are FCA registered. They tell you they are FCA registered. They're registered in UK. They're registered in Dubai. They're registered in Afghanistan. Gentlemen, you now want to start chasing FCA. You now start want to chase EFCC for your 20,000 naira, $20,000 you actually invested. You actually put into that program. You want to start chasing them. I mean, you're going to be there for the next 5, 6, 7 years, chasing your 20,000 naira. And if even you get anything back, you're not going to get more than 7,000 naira back. I mean, $7,000 back. You're not going to get more than $7,000 back. Why waste your time? Why waste your time? Why do you waste your time? Why do we allow ourselves to be so brainwashed with all this nonsense going on there? Anybody that's just been able to develop anything, their first target is to run to Nigeria, because we know Nigerians, they are hungry. They want money. They believe whatever the white man says to them. They believe whatever the white woman says to them. Once they see white man, white woman, they are so flabbergasted. They want to melt. Not knowing that white man or woman, they've actually come to trick you. They've actually come to take your wealth. They now come, tell you to go and buy, to come and buy a package. They actually assembled for how much? They assembled that package for about maybe $15. They now tell you to come and sell it. They now bring this program. They say it's PGI. They say it's this one. For you to come and buy it for what? $150. Who is fooling who there? Who is fooling who? Gentlemen, it's time to wake up. It's time what? To wake up. Here in Betaprofitss, for that 10,000 naira, 10,000 naira, and you've invited 2 people. They didn't ask you for $10,000, 10,000 naira. You've got the potentials to end up with that 325 million. Give yourself time to succeed. Give yourself time to succeed. Dedicate some hours. Dedicate some hours to this program to actually go and do the needful. 325,000 naira. It's just in sight. It's just in sight in front of you there. I mean, if you invested 10,000 naira, if you invested 10,000 naira and you made about 15 million naira, you made about what? Say 61 million naira. Is that not a massive profit for you? Is that not a massive profit for you? 10,000 naira, you now made 61 million. Or you now hit the top of 325 million. Is that not massive for you? But they will now come and tell you, go and bring $20,000. Go and bring $10,000. Go and bring $5,000. And you are excited. You rush into your savings that even your parents handed down to you. You go and sell that house. You go and sell that land. They tell you to go and take loan to come and do this business, to come and do that business with them. You didn't know any better, and you've gone for all that. But I'm telling you right now, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Because 10,000 naira can set you free. That same 10,000 naira you can give to somebody on the street without thinking back. without thinking about it, without even looking how much or what the person is actually doing. You say, take 10,000 naira, go and buy yourself some water. That same 10,000 naira can set you and your generations free, all by the power of Betaprofitss. I mean, if it's Bitcoin you are actually so enthusiastic about that you want to actually start accumulating, how much is Bitcoin today? I mean, the price of Bitcoin is about, I think about 18 million this morning, about 18 million naira. How many 18 million naira will you get out of 325 million? How many Bitcoin can you now go and buy? How many? Compared to these programs that have been paying to 200, 100 naira, dollars, $50 every month. Why do we want to waste our time? Gentlemen and ladies, we hold this webinar two times every day, twice every day. We're just about rounding up the first one this morning now. And then the next one is going to be 9:30 p.m. tonight. 9:30 p.m. UK time. 10:30 Nigeria and Europe. 4:30 p.m. in America. And then 12:30 a.m. in South Africa. I mean, you can always check your time zones. Check your time zones and get on board. Send this message to your team members to get connected as well. Let them come and understand what we are doing here. Because what we have right now is a game changer. It's a game changer. A poverty eradicating formula for our families, for our communities, for our cities, and even for our country. With the introduction of what? BTC, Bitcoin, now into our program, Betaprofitss. I mean, when you say the sky's the limit, I want to tell you, you are going to shoot over the skies. You are shooting over the skies. So that, gentlemen, I want to say a very big thank you. And for the meantime, I want us to actually just hold on. Let's hold on, because all I'm